सर ये एक एरर आ रहा है.
I think we are on live. We are live now. Do you found any error?
No, sir, it's perfectly fine right now.
All right.
Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the another web seminar series of the Computer Sciences Department of 𝗙𝗺𝗃𝗧𝗃𝗧𝗃𝗧 Institute of Science and Technology, Karachi campus. My name is Asif Khalid Qureshi, and this evening I am going to be the host of this webinar. I have been associated with SZABIST since 2003, I think, and where initially I did my bachelor's in computer sciences, and in continuation to that, I did my master's in computer sciences from SZABIST as well. Plus, SZABIST gave me the opportunity to teach CS students as a visiting faculty in 2011. And since then, I am teaching as a visiting faculty. And after my completing master's in 2019, I decided to switch from my normal corporate job to academic job.
Asif, your voice is not clear.
Now it's clear, sir? Am I audible? Am I audible, sir? Dr. Sajjad, am I audible? Dr. Sajjad, can you listen me? Sir, Dr. Sajjad, can you listen me? Am I audible? Okay, let me continue with this introduction. So I was just telling you people about my journey here at SZABIST. So after quitting my corporate job, I just decided to switch to the academic life. And SZABIST gave me this another opportunity as a permanent faculty. So I decided to join SZABIST as a lecturer or permanent faculty in this creative environment of computer science department. Where my CS department has recently added BS Artificial Intelligence program. I think Dr. Sajjad is back right now. Let me add to the Dr. Sajjad screen. Dr. Sajjad, can you listen me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me properly?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, that's great.
So let me just continue with this introduction. So when I just decided to switch from my normal corporate life to academic life, I decided to join SZABIST as a permanent faculty. And since then, I am teaching here and as a permanent faculty in this creative environment of computer sciences department, where my CS department has recently added BS Artificial Intelligence program in his portfolio. And our topic of discussion for today will be the understanding of this structure of BS Artificial Intelligence program and its scope at national and international level both. And in this connection, tonight we have Dr. Syed Sajjad Hussain Rizvi with us as a guest. Dr. Rizvi is an eminent scholar and an active academician. He has been associated with academics for the last 15 years. And during his academic career, he served at the various well-known educational institutes of Pakistan. In addition to that, Dr. Rizvi has a lot of research publication and funded projects in his credit, resulting the Higher Education Commission of Pakistan has awarded him the status of HEC approved supervisor. Dr. Rizvi has supervised so many MS and PhD level research work, both nationally and internationally. His primary specialization is in artificial intelligence and image processing. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the webinar, Dr. Rizvi.
Walaikum Assalam. Thank you.
Before moving towards the guest, I would like to take the opportunity to give you a brief introduction of SZABIST University. Shahid Zulfikar Ali Bhutto Institute of Science and Technology is a fully chartered institute established through a legislative act of Sindh Assembly in 1995 and is approved and recognized by Higher Education Commission of Pakistan as a degree awarded institute. At present, SZABIST has 5 functional campuses in Karachi, Islamabad, Ladkhana, Hyderabad, and Dubai. And the 6th one in Gharo will be functional in near future. SZABIST Karachi offers 21 programs in the disciplines of management sciences, computer sciences, media sciences, social sciences, biosciences, and mechatronics engineering, plus international programs, including LLB in collaboration with the University of London and BA Honours in Business Studies in collaboration with the Coventry University, UK. Higher Education Commission of Pakistan has ranked SZABIST as one of the best business schools of Pakistan in the recent quality-based ranking. Further, the Chartered Inspection and Evaluation Committee CIEC in their latest evaluation rated SZABIST as an outstanding institute by awarding it 6 stars, which is the highest rating, in which mechatronics department has been rated as world class, means it has awarded 7 stars, where rest of the departments are 6 stars and ranked as an outstanding. The Bachelors of Business Administration and the Masters of Business Administrations program are accredited by National Business Education Accreditation Council, NBEAC. So students who have completed their BBA degree from SZABIST will be provided exemptions from ACCA paper F1, F2, F3, and F4. On other hand, the Bachelors of Computer Sciences program, BScs program, is aggregated by National Computing Education Accreditation Center, NCEAC, and BE Mechatronics program was accredited by Pakistan Engineering Council, PEC. SZABIST faculty members are highly qualified, competent, and have extensive experience in education, research, and corporate sector as well. SZABIST is a member of progressive national and international organizations and associations. These associations includes International Associations of Universities, Paris, Associations of Commonwealth Universities, London, the Federation of University of Islamic World, Rabat, Asia University Federation, Seoul, Pakistan, also in Pakistan, Marketing Association of Pakistan and Management Association of Pakistan, Human Resource Development Networks. All these associations are well connected to the SZABIST. Further, Business Week in the leading international magazine and the Asia Incorporation, the leading Asian magazine, has ranked SZABIST among the top MBA schools of South Asia. SZABIST is also ranked among the best science and technology and MBA schools in Asia by CNN Time publication, Asia Week. SZABIST is also listed in CNN Executive Education Schools in 2009. Currently, there are more than 6,000 students enrolled in SZABIST, including purely on merit. More than 10,000 students have graduated from 5 different campuses of SZABIST to date. Approximately 80% of the SZABIST students are benefiting from some sort of financial assistance each year. SZABIST offers a wide range of scholarships to its students, which includes SZABIST need-based, SZABIST merit-based, Sindh Endorsement Fund, Balochistan Endorsement Fund, 𝗙𝗵𝗆pkhtunkhwa Endorsement Fund, HEC USAID merit and need-based scholarships, National Information and Communication Technology, Ehsan Trust, 𝗙𝗪𝗓 Bank facilities, and various other scholarships were sponsored by SZABIST. Dr. Rizvi, it has been observed that many of the students who are transmitting from high school to university level education are not well much cleared about the dimensions and essentials of the university education system. It would be great if you please enlighten us with your expert opinion.
Thank you so very much, Asif sir, and I'm very thankful for inviting me on this webinar. Indeed, the university education system, its dynamics are far different from the higher schooling or high schooling system. Primarily, the reason being that at a university education system, at the high school or the secondary school, the student comes or enters as a student, and by the time the student pass out, he become a more learned student. However, when comes to the university, we take them as a student, and they are expected to be grow out as a professional. So essentially, the training process essentially demands a different dynamics so that we can transform a student into a professional. This is why the dynamics of a university system are far different from the schooling system. For most is like at a high school or at the secondary schooling system, the curriculum, the course, the textbooks, they are defined. In fact, students are required to absorb what have been talked to them. Like their textbooks are fixed, their curriculum is well defined, and the scope is quite bounded. While when comes to the university, the students are not supposed to take what the teacher says as an absolute fact. Rather, they have an opportunity to differ. In fact, they are encouraged to think out of the box. Primarily at the university level, the focus is from absorbing of a just knowledge to just produce the new knowledge, like acquire some knowledge and then think out of the box and try to be inquisitive. So at the university level, we train the students to be inquisitive so that they can serve their professional services in a corporate sector or in an organization very well. Secondly, the academic structure of a university also vary from the high schooling. Like in high school, we have the subjects, like 5 to 6 subjects. However, in the semester system, in high school, the students are from the annual systems. However, in university level, the students has to deal with the semester system. In a semester system, every student must take at least 5 to 6 courses in one semester, and every course have approximately 3 credit hours. By the term credit hours means there would be a 3 hours of classroom teaching into the class, like
per
if you
week.
are per week. There will be 3 hours of a classroom teaching per week. In addition to the lab, if a course demands a lab, it would be like 3 plus 1, like 3 hours contact hours for teaching, and 1 hour that means 3 contact hour of a lab. That accumulates like about 18 credit hours per week. So the student might thought like for the whole week I had to just take the academic activity for 18 hours, but this is not actually the case, because there's a rule of thumb in a university. Like if you are
So
doing
18 hours of all 5 to 6 courses,
6 courses
you
per
mean?
week, yeah.
Okay.
Like but there is a rule of thumb, like if you are doing 1 hour of classroom teaching into the class, in order to support it, essentially you need to spend about 10 hours for the self learning. That includes assignments, quizzes, projects. So that accumulates about 78 or 80 hours per week. So, at the university level, the student must be clear about the scope of the study. The study is not only about the classroom teaching, it's about the self learning as well. Like they are not actually the classrooms, rather, they are the lecture rooms. Third one, the discipline at the university is quite different from the high school or at the secondary school, because at the university level we expect you to be like a professional, a person who can serve his duty with the loyalty, with the dignity, and with professionalism to the society. So eventually, the ultimate goal of a university is to take a raw student as an input and transform that them into a professional adult, so that they can serve the society in a better way. So this is why the dynamics of a university is far different from the schooling or the high schooling. So my advice is whenever the student is transiting from high school to the university level, they must be aware about the fact that I'm transiting into a new system. So I must be well aware about the dynamics, the dimensions, the requirement of that system.
So plus this Corona era is also just disturbing a whole cycle of this. All those students who are recently going to join a university, they are jumping from, I think, from school to university right now, because last 2 years were blank as a whole in this education cycle. This also create an impact.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is a case, but this is not a normal practice. But while keeping the education online at the university level, the professional standards, the requirement, the curriculum requirement are at their places. Universities are opting the learning management systems, the online tools, so that there won't be any sort of compromise on the quality of education. I understand there could be some plus and minuses between the physical classes and the online classes, but with the edit tools, like if we look around the globe, many of the universities, the big universities, are running their online programs for about last 10 years. So, indeed, for us, online education was something new to us. But with the passage of time, universities are equipped with it. And Alhamdulillah, Zabis have been using the learning management system for about a couple of decades. So, the online system, the education system, learning management system at Zabis is quite mature, given that now we have been experiencing the corona. But ultimate, our objective is not to compromise on the quality of education.
Definitely. Dr. Rizvi, artificial intelligence is a buzzword these days. So the present government, like Imran Khan government, initiatives to produce artificial intelligence professionals is also in a row. So can you just explain our audience? So how this art, what is this artificial intelligence and artificial intelligence era is all about?
Artificial intelligence for a general audience. Obviously, artificial intelligence field has a very depth in it, but I would try to make it as simple as possible for the general audience. Like there is a famous saying into the literature, like predicting the future is not actually the magic; it's actually the artificial intelligence. So the word artificial intelligence is about making the system trained like a human. Like before the era of the artificial intelligence, the systems were supposed to be programmed. Like when we are making a softwares or we are making autonomous hardwares, we are making the hardware systems. They are supposed to be programmed for the instructions that they are supposed to do. Uh, Beyond those limits, beyond those programming instructions, the system would not be able to handle any instruction of the task. However, in the artificial intelligence systems, the now the computers or the systems are not only the programmed, but they are trained. Like being a human, we are not programmed. Being a human, we are the trained. So in a very plain word, artificial intelligence make the system trained so that our systems can make an intelligent decision. Like for example, if we simply define the decision, what actually the decision is, a decision could be a blind decision or it could be an informed decision. Like if we take any blind decision, there would be like 50% chances of failure and there could be the 50% chances of the success. However, if we have an informed decision, then there would be the higher chances of the success, and there would be like relatively and substantially low chances of the failure. So eventually, we need to make informed decision, intelligent decisions, and this is actually a three-stage process. And this is what all about the artificial intelligence is. Like if we need to make an informed decision, the first step is to acquire the data, is to gather the data. Once the data is gathered, then we transform that data into an information. So there are different models, there are different algorithms that can transform a data or process the data into an information. And this comes under the area of artificial intelligence, that what algorithms, what models, what tools we can use to transform a data into an information. Subsequently, after having an information, we have the set of artificial intelligence algorithm that extracts the knowledge out of that data, out of that information. And based on that information, a system is supposed to take the decisions. And or eventually, that decision would be an intelligent decision that has the higher chances of the success and the lesser chances of the failure. For the general audience, I just give a quick analogical comparison. Like about 2 decades back, early 2000, there was a buzzword that is IT, information technology. There was many institutions, many courses, many certifications that equipped the students for the IT. Primarily, the reason was in the subsequent year there was a massive need of IT professionals. Like in today's era, we can notice our education system, our hospitals, our government, our service industry, our production industries, our businesses, our banking sector, they all are shifted onto the IT. Like if we think about a time if we take out IT from these sectors, we would be like 50 years back. That means IT works as a catalyst to uplift all these economic industries, and eventually that results into the economic growth of a country. The same case is with the artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence is buzzword these days, and it has been inferred that in the near future, like in 5 to 6 years, many of the applications would demand the intensive artificial intelligence skills. Like today, we are using Sri in our iPhone. We use iris recognition system for attendance system. We use fraud detection in banking. We use data analytics for loan prediction, and we use many artificial intelligence algorithm in
Smart cards and etc.
smart cards and in the biomedical application. So, like the case was with the IT, first we need to produce the professionals, and then they accommodate into the market. And similar cases with the artificial intelligence. Now we need to produce the professionals of artificial intelligence so that we can cope up with the future need in our society. Like in the future need, our banking system need AI professionals, our health sector need AI professionals, our government need AI professionals, education system. In fact, every in the production or
Even in
service industry.
agriculture sector, I was studying. Uh, they need to enhance the agriculture system with the integration of some artificial intelligence as well.
Eventually, yes, you are right, because like information technology, IT, artificial intelligence also work as a catalyst. Uh, Asif, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Like artificial intelligence, like information technology, it is also works as a catalyst, that it's not actually the part of the business, but it enhances the efficiency and the productivity of a business. So this is one of the reason, like government is also taking an initiative to produce IT professionals. Higher Education Commission has devised a specialized curriculum for artificial intelligence. Universities are advised to open a program, a bachelor's program in artificial intelligence, because it is a very clear fact that in a very near future, like in couple of years, there would be a massive demand of AI professionals. Like we need AI professionals in game development, mobile application development, banking sector, IT sector, government sector, cyber crime sector, and this is not actually the exhaustive list. So this is why we are hearing uh, artificial intelligence as a buzzword.
So you mean to say, right now the huge amount of data is being created in every field of, other than computer sciences. So we use something like artificial intelligence to work as a catalyst to enhance the productivity in from government point of view, from individual point of view, from businesses point of view.
Exactly, because we have a massive amount of data. But what would be the use of that data if we could not translate that data into an intelligent decision? Definitely, we need some methods, some algorithms, some tools, some professionals who are capable to take that data and then transform that data into an intelligent decision that eventually contributes into the economic growth of that country.
Uh, That is a very peaceful information. In order to continue this particular topic, I just would like to ask, uh, you have explained the need of that particular artificial intelligence, which is everywhere in future, and the future is based on that particular on base of that particular catalyst. So Dr. Rizvi, please enlighten our audience, uh, the program initiated by SZABIST as a BS artificial intelligence program. So can you just explain the structure of that particular BS artificial intelligence at SZABIST?
Yeah. The BS Artificial Intelligence program of SZABIS is perfectly in line with the guidance which are recently provided by the Higher Education Commission. Like Higher Education Commission has devised a framework for artificial intelligence, for BS Artificial Intelligence. SZABIS completely comply to that guidelines. Like our curriculum is in line with the curriculum proposed by the Higher Education Commission. Like our infrastructure is supportive to equip the students with the practical hands-on of the AI practices and the AI tools. In addition, we have an edge on like our curriculum of artificial intelligence, PS artificial intelligence program is outcome based on the framework of outcome based education. We call it OBE. OBE is actually a framework that formulates or structure a teaching or a learning pedagogy into a well measured and well structured form. Like as compared to the classical learning method in outcome based education, or specifically in BS AI curriculum, we have a course learning outcome for each course. Like there are some measurable outcomes that at the end of the course, what would be the outcome of that course, and that's not supposed to be subjective, it's supposed to be measured, it's supposed to be quantified. Like in outcome based education system, we have the rubrics that how we can measure the learning outcome, that gives us the magnitude that how far the student have achieved the outcome. It's not actually about a by state that the student has achieved or not. It's not about the by state, it's about the scale, how far the person or the student have achieved the objective. Subsequent to the course learning outcomes, these course learning outcomes are aligned with the program learning outcomes. Like BS Artificial Intelligence program has the PLO. We call it PLOs, Program Learning Outcomes. The course learning outcomes need to be or must be aligned with the with some of the program learning outcomes, and eventually all course must correspond to some of the PLOs. Further, these program learning outcome must be aligned with the program educational objective, and then it will be aligned with the university mission and vision. Like all the entities are linked with each other. Like if you are uh, uh, passing a particular course, that must correspond to the CLO, and that CLO must be linked with the PLO, and that PLO must be linked with the PEO. So these are actually a formulated.
Interconnected.
Yeah, they are interconnected because now in outcome based education systems, in the education is not subjective, it's actually now more formalized. And like at the end of the course you can quantify how far I have achieved the objective. So alhamdulillah, at ZABIST we have a framework for outcome based education system for BS artificial intelligence. In addition to the OBE in the artificial intelligence program, there are different dimensions that includes natural language processing, like artificial neural networks, deep learning, computer vision, digital image processing, information engineering, data sciences. So these are actually the dimensions of the course. And I would like to make it note, these are the dimensions knowledge, we call it the knowledge areas, and these are the knowledge areas which are prescribed by the Higher Education Commission. So by the end of this course, by the end of this program, the student must be a professional who can devise the algorithms, who can transform the complex problem into the actionable decisions, and that could be deployed or implemented on the machine in the form of a software, in the form of embedded systems, or in the form of any online system. In addition to that, the curriculum of BS Artificial Intelligence also equipped the students with the courses like professional practice, like that uplift the ethical and the moral values. Moreover, to have the domain knowledge of domains like business, like finance, the courses related to the organizational behavior, organizational structure, or the financial analysis, they are also the part of this course. Total, there are 130 credit hours. Again, I would like to mention these the credit hours and the course, the set of courses are also in line with the as prescribed by Higher Education Commission. The duration of program is 4 years, and it can have the maximum duration length of 7 years. Like student must complete the course requirement, that is 130 credit hours, and the minimum CGPA of 2 to that is essential for the degree awarding.
So this seven
Moreover,
year, so this
uh,
7 year is the relaxation given by HEC or the ZABIST University.
no, this is actually the guidance given by the Higher Education Commission, and the same is being complied by the HEC. Like for the bachelor's program, the minimum duration is 4 years, and the maximum duration is supposed to
It's
be
7 years.
seven years.
Perfect.
About the eligibility requirement, they are again in line with the requirement of the Higher Education Commission. Like they need to be 50% marks in intermediate pre-engineering. Recently, NCEC has also allowed for to the medical students that they can also be a part of this program BSAI with some additional deficiency courses of mathematics. At Zabis, they are supposed to take 6 credit hours. That makes like 2 courses of mathematics, so that their mathematical foundation would complement their learning at Asif, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Asif, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Please, sir, continue. I can hear you, sir.
Okay. Basically, mathematics is indeed very essential, like linear algebra, like differential equation, because all the artificial intelligence, as I say, it's not a magic, it's about the mathematics. Artificial intelligence is a translation of the mathematical theory or the foundation concepts into a programming concept. So it is indeed essential for a student to have a mathematical background. So those students who are found to be deficient in terms of the mathematical background, they can take the deficiency courses at SZABIST, 2 courses, mathematics courses.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
So, Dr. Rizvi, what do you see the market accommodation of those BS artificial intelligence students graduates when they reach into the market nationally or internationally? So, what do you think about this market accommodation of these students?
Asif, if we look into the trend, the recent trend, the computer science graduate or the BS artificial intelligence graduate, their accommodation is actually bifolded. Like some of these professionals join the industry as a professional, and some of them start their own ventures. They provide the AI-based solutions to the local industries, and even though they are sitting in Pakistan and providing artificial intelligence solutions to abroad by as a freelancer or as a company. So the AI professionals are the pressing need of almost every field. Is includes but not limited to the software industry, education sector, government, hospitals, banking, and almost every service and production industry. As far as if we take a position like locally and globally, what positions they can opt, they can be a data scientist, a data semantic analyst, data analyst, data intelligence designer, machine learning data scientist, robotics process analyst, digital knowledge manager, AI interaction designer, cognitive copywriter, and etc. Like these are actually the emerging fields, emerging openings, because about a decades back there was no opening with these words. But if we look into the job market now, the people need data engineers, now the people need AI experts. And you might have also noticed, our audience might have also noticed, different platforms like Coursera, like Udemy, other online courses, they are also providing the online certifications and online courses for artificial intelligence, for deep learning, for machine learning, for computer vision, for natural language processing. Eventually, what actually is the need to make those professionals? Because we need those professionals to cater our local market need. And in this current era is not actually about making Asif, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. And in this today era, it is not actually about catering the local market need, but it also eventually demands to cater a global need. So that's why I think the market accommodation is have a bright volume both nationally and internationally.
So, lastly, just I would like to ask, you have very well explained since from the definition to the criteria itself, the technology and the future need. Just lastly, for those students who are who just plan in this integrated environment to do this bachelor's of artificial intelligence, what do you think? what they have for future studies, for future specialization perspective. What do they have to opt in their masters in sciences and for their PhD studies? Uh, does this roadmap will lead to that particular higher education as well?
Yes, indeed. Whenever the academicians or the academic society launch some new program, so it's not actually about launching a program at undergraduate level. It needs to have a roadmap for the further studies as well. Likewise, the case is with the BS Artificial Intelligence. If a person pursue his bachelor's undergraduate in BS Artificial Intelligence, a person can pursue a master's degree in sciences, specifically in the field of image processing, machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, semantic analysis, and there are, this is not actually the exhaustive list, like it not includes only these fields. If we just have a look on locally and internationally, what master's program universities are offering, they are offering masters in AI, specialization in the biomedical, masters in AI with the specialization in the bank and industries, masters in AI specifically for the cybercrime or the data security. Like there are different specialization because the scope is quite wide. Artificial intelligence is not supposed to develop only for the games. It is for the banking as well. It is for the education as well. It is for the government. It is for
Health sector.
health sector, and there are many dimensions where these professionals could be accommodated and needed. And definitely they need, after graduation, they need those persons who have specialization in these areas. Likewise, if you can notice, a major massive volume of the PhDs are into the area of machine learning, deep learning, semantic
Computer vision.
analysis, computer vision, a blend of data sciences, data engineering,
Big data
a
analytics.
big data analytics, a massive openings in a PhD in terms of the scholarships or the funding, in terms of the projects. Not only in Pakistan, globally there are different funding agencies. They are funding those projects that can provide the AI-based solutions that range from simple data analysis to the farming to the industry, to the plant to the hospitals to the health sector to the biomedical imaging to the digital forensic, towards financial analysis. So eventually they have the projects, and when we have the projects, we have the opening for scholarship of PhD, lies both locally, nationally, and internationally. When any professor offers a scholarship to, or a RA-ship or research assistantship, he must have some project in his hand, and a student must be paid from that funding. So it has been observed that a massive number of fundings in terms of the AI-based project is being offered, that creates a wide horizon for students who have the foundation background of artificial intelligence. They have done with the masters on the specialized area of AI, and they can pursue with their terminal degree of PhD. So this is not actually a scope limited to the bachelor's. It's from bachelor's till PhD.
Even the upcoming technologies like 5G and IoT, they are also going to reshape the application side area as well.
Yeah, as I've briefed, like artificial intelligence is not actually the standalone process. It's actually a catalyst. It merged with the IoT. It merged with the embedded system. It merged with the computer systems. Like it integrates different dimension in itself, and eventually the objective is to have an intelligent decision making. a decision making that is far better than or error free decision making as compared to the human.
Sir, thank you very much for your valuable guidance, your knowledge, and your experience. And for those who are just planning to dive into this ocean of artificial intelligence, and Zabist is providing a very good opportunity by introducing Bachelor's in Artificial Intelligence program. So those audience who have in their mind to just join the company and to get the more knowledge and to do and contribute something in this area, they are mostly welcome. And thank you again, sir. Thank you, Dr. Sajjad. And
Okay.
that concludes today's webinar. And we will see you in another one, inshallah, near future.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
so
much.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.